Hello, wonderful people. Hello, and welcome to this week's Goddess Energy Forecast. For those of you who are new to me and this forecast on my YouTube channel or my page, my name is Abigail Mensah Bonsu. I am the founder of the Moon Goddess Academy and the Moon Goddess Publishing. Shall we begin? So, this week is feeling very interesting. Like I'm wondering how many of you are already feeling the shift that is happening or that is being required of us in order to move into December and also to close 2021. It's very interesting, the energy that we are swimming in at this time. If you find yourself this week or from this week till the end of the year being pulled to go within, to silence your mind, to find a quiet time, more quiet times to truly connect with yourself, you're not alone, because that's exactly what is happening. This week, many of you will find yourself craving the silence so that you can truly hear your soul, so you can reconnect with your divinity and all that is divine. November was such a powerful month. It still is, right? Because we have a few days in there, or just a day or so. November was about gratitude. And so I hope that you were able to really dive into what you were grateful for. And one thing that November did was show you where you were taking things for granted. And so hopefully you were able to see that and bring gratitude there. The things that are already going right in your life. It's so easy to focus on the things that are not working out, or the things that we don't want, which what happens is that it ends up attracting more of that, because wherever our attention goes, energy flows to, and whatever that is also expands. So when you put your focus on what is not working, where you don't want, you end up calling more of that in. So this month really pulled our attention to the things that are working out for us, and even the things that are challenging that we were able to rise above. I found myself contemplating about how far I've come. On this journey, we get to a certain point where we forget all the steps that we had to take to get to where we are currently. All the decisions, all the hard decisions that we had to make. All the fun. I mean, everything, right? Everything we had to do to get to where we are. We take that for granted, because once we're out of that, we forget it. But at some point, you need to slow down. See where you currently are. See where you are going, and also bring gratitude to where you've been. Because right now, there are some people in the world who are still stuck in where you've been, who are still praying and hoping that they will move through. You've moved through it, and you are here. So take some time, just pause, and bring in some energy of gratitude for your journey, for the decisions that you made. Whether it worked out or not, it still brought you to where you are right now, and is taking you to where you want to be. Bring your awareness and your attention to what worked out for you and how much you want more of that. And be grateful for even that desire to want more of that, to want more of what life's got to offer. The good in life, the best in life. November was all about that. We're going to step into gratitude, and I see gratitude again. December is the end of the cycle. You know, start in 2022, we move into a whole different energy. 2021 was all about change. And we've all been seeing the work of transformation and change within ourselves and also in our world. 2022 brings in a whole different energy. And I'll probably bring in a sneak peek when we enter into December itself. But we will be closing 2021, moving from the energy of change into the energy of love, family, relationships. Totally different energy, right? So really, it's no wonder that many of us are feeling that need to pause and quiet and just listen. You cannot plan your way out of this. You know, a lot of people start feeling that, oh my gosh, you know, a new year's coming. What do I want to do? What do I want to create? Like that busyness. And yet it is the time where we're supposed to just stop. Stop trying to plan the future. Be here right now. Quiet your mind and listen, because there's something that your higher self, your divinity wants to tell you that will help you as we enter the new year. That will help you through this time. That will help you close up this chapter, release anything that no longer serves you, and prepare you to enter the new energy. Many of you feel that pressure. You're feeling the call to go within and, you know, get quiet. And at the same time, you know, you're looking around you and seeing everyone rushing, and you're wondering if you're missing something. You're not. But what you're really missing, if you do not allow yourself to quiet and listen, you're missing out on exactly what you need to move forward, on the answers to your question, on the guidance, the divine guidance that is available to you right now. All the answers. So yes, let everyone around you rush, because as they're rushing, you know, what direction are they going? They don't have the clarity on that. When you are ready to move, there'll be nothing in your way, and you will surpass all of them, because you have clarity, you have direction, you have support, you have guidance. And you have a whole lot of team of divine beings with you. So whatever right now you're being called to do, whatever you're being called to do at this time, honor it. Towards the weekend, I had this craving, like I kept hearing, you need to do the ritual of light. Do the ritual of light. And I was like, oh my gosh, ritual of light. Now, it sounded very familiar with it, but I couldn't remember where that was coming from. And I was like, okay, ritual of light. I need to call in more light into my being. And so I have a little black book that I put all of my download, my channel prayers, my activations in there. And so I started to look through it, and I started seeing all these prayers and activations, and I just started doing them, just started speaking them out. And then as I'm going through, I reach a page and it said ritual of light right there. And I was like, this is exactly what I need. And I started to say this invocation, and it was so powerful. It's still powerful because I'm still doing it, because I'm still craving it. What is your soul? What is your heart asking you to do at this time to prepare you for the new energy that we're entering? And, the other thing is that, November brought in the portals of 11:11. Well, it was just 11:11. That was like the main, but the whole November is a portal of manifestation because it has the 11. Now, 12, which is December, also brings in two powerful portals, which is 12:12 and 12:21. It's a very powerful month of completion. It's a powerful month of the energy of 3. What is that energy of 3 for you? You'll find out when you step into December. It's a very powerful month of seeing what worked, what needs to go, and what door needs to be closed. What door is done? What is done? What is coming with you? What is not coming with you? And we're going to have these portals of light open and continuing to pour light, mastery of light into us. And the beauty about 12 is that it really brings in a lot of high teachings. So we have the 12 Council of Light. I'm getting that a lot. That just started coming through, especially my connection with my Council of Light, Council of Light. So there are 12 councils. That is that the right way? There are 12 councils of light, if that makes sense. So the one that my lineage is connected to is the God and Goddess Council. And so that has been coming in a lot for me. It's like, I need to reconnect. What else do I need to hear? Like, what else do I need to listen to? What do they want to share with me? The 12 rays of light. The 12, like our 12 energy centers that we are here to master. Which, it was very interesting when I was diving into that wisdom. I was like, wow, how lucky are we? We started out by trying to master just the 7 energy center from the root to the crown. And then once we did, that more opened up for us. And now we have the ability to master 12 energy centers, the 12 dimensions of ourselves, the 12 archetypes, the 12 Council of Light. You see where I'm going? It's a very powerful month coming up. And it does require us to slow down, find the quiet, the silence, and listen. Truly listen, without judgment, without, oh my gosh, to do, right? Have to do. And just listen. Whatever you're being asked to do at this time, make sure you honor. It will pay off when you enter into the new year. So with that said, this week I am bringing in the card deck that I'm using. I'm using the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. I love this deck. It's so powerful. And I was laughing because I've been writing my chapter for an upcoming book. It's called Unleashed, Uncensored. Let's see here. I always like mix the words around. Unleashed, Untamed, Uncensored is coming up. It is a multi-author book through AMA Publishing that I have the honors of writing a chapter in. So I've been writing my chapter, and right now, like I am in the place where I'm ready to channel an activation to add to my chapter. And so for me, finding that quiet space or going within is very important, especially with my activations, with my channel work. This is not something I can do with the mind or busy my mind and try to figure it out here. I have to go within my heart. I have to connect to my divinity. I have to connect to my higher self and my team and allow the message to come through because it goes beyond me. The activations, the prayers, the channeled messages, all of those are for the highest good of humanity. And of course, I get blessed because I'm the channel. But it's for humanity. So this is quite exciting. What is your heart asking of you at this time? As we are about to end or close the door to November, the month of gratitude, and enter into December, which is going to be leading us into the closing of a very powerful year. Are you beginning to think about what the next year will be? To be honest, sometimes it's easier to wait until you enter the new energy to try to decipher it. Now, if you have gifts like I do, we have the ability to tune into the energies of what is coming up. So we can share that, right? It's part of our work. It's part of our purpose, our mission. But it's nothing like, like I can say it right now and it might go like this or might not even settle at all or anchor. And then I say it again in the energy and you're like, whoa, all of a sudden it just clicks, anchors, right? It makes a huge difference. So relax, and pay attention to the right now, what your heart is asking of you. Right now, what doors are getting ready to be closed? Where do you need to send gratitude? Where do you need to do some healing work? What do you want to release and not take with you into the new year? And perhaps as you're doing that, you begin to get glimpses of who you will be asked to become in the new year, what you'll be asked to bring to fruition in the new year. Right? But it requires us to really quiet down and listen. So with that said, let's go ahead and do our centering exercise. So close your eyes, taking a deep breath in and out. And breathe into your heart. And just for now, just let go of all the to-do. Let go of all that might be coming up. Just be in this moment. And envision this beautiful pillar of crystalline, gold and diamond, platinum, Christ light, just coming down, descending upon you. And it goes through your crown and then all the way down and it anchors into the earth. And allow this pillar of light to begin to expand so that now you're standing in this pillar of light that is filled with that Christ light, that platinum ray, diamond ray, golden light, all in there. And begin to breathe this into your heart. Fill your heart with this high frequency light. And as you're doing that, you notice another light coming up through your roots, through your feet, and coming up through your legs, all the way up. This is coming from the heart of the Divine Mother, and it anchors within your heart. And you notice another light coming down from above through your channel, and it anchors within your heart. Go ahead and call in the presence of your higher self into your heart. And really experience her emergence or his or her emergence within your heart. And breathe into that. Beginning to See, sense, or feel all three lights coming together to create this beautiful, bright, magnetic, powerful starlight. Allow this starlight to shine as brightly, just overflowing into every cell within your body. And once you're filled, you notice that the light overflows outward into your life, into your world, into your business, into your home, into your family, in all areas of your life, blessing and uplifting all of it. And breathe. Really feel yourself anchored in this tube of light that is your I am, your I amness, or your higher consciousness, infusing every part of you. Infused with the love from the Divine Mother and the Divine Father, anchored within your heart. Feel that balance, feel that strength, feel the love that is all around you and within you. And breathe. Now bring your awareness back into your heart and ask the question, where do I need to put my energy and my focus this week? You can also ask this, what is being asked of me this week? 1, 2, or 3. And once you have received your number or numbers, go ahead and breathe again into your heart. Open up your heart, ready to receive your message for the week. All right. So card number 1, if you received 1, oh, this is a cool card. I love this card. Okay. Your card is this, against the grain. Against the grain. Hopefully you can see this. And here's the message for this card. I'm just going to put this right here. You want birds to be able to fly underwater. You want love to trump power. You want humanity to relate to each other as equals and to recognize the sacredness in you and in the world around you. You want to unleash the beauty that hides in even the ugliest of scenes or sentiments. You want to make possible what others say cannot be. You are a radical dreamer, a sacred rebel, and you bring the light of a more positive future to this world. However, this can have its burdens. Deep within you, you may feel that you don't really fit in with the rest of the world. Perhaps your sense of how things can be and how they really are is so different to the smaller minds or more fearful hearts of many others that you are rarely received for all that you offer. This might make you feel frustrated, twatted, or lonely at times. The universe so loves you for your unusual take on things, for the quirkiness in you that dares to honor that which is different and renders the impossible possible. You must never ever lose your unusual ways and become dry, serious, appropriate, and conventional, not even for appearance sake, for you would lose your essence. You are here to show that life is about so much more than conventional success. This card comes with a special message for you. You are someone who lives and breathes in the depths of creative waters. You need to lose yourself to the flow of music, nature, dreams, imagination, and fantasy through art and literature, meditation and dance, and in sensual surrender to the sacred waters of the ocean, the river, the lake, or the bathtub. You must go against the grain. It is just your way. You are not one of the followers, but one of the agitators. However, yours is not a force of disrespectful chaos. You are a loving catalyst And by simply being yourself, you constantly remind people that there is always another way. This card comes with a particular guidance that you are meant to be exactly as you are. You are meant to be exactly as you are. You are meant to be the black sheep, the rainbow sheep, or even the wild wolf in the flock of sheep. The daring butterfly spirit calling to the caterpillars. That is you. The price you pay for the gift of individuality is that you must take care of it and guard it so that you are not dulled down and conditioned into playing at being something you're not. If this has happened or is threatening to happen, this card brings you comfort. You will always dream of birds that fly underwater. You know that the true nature of your being can never be changed. At most, it could only be hidden for a time. Now is the time to accept who you are and allow your truths to be freely expressed. Don't worry about the effects of going against the grain. When we are who we are in truth, we attract the support, protection, and energy that we need to thrive. Your power comes from aligning your outward self with your inner truth. Your power comes from aligning your outward self with your inner truth, not with the general consensus. You will then find other dreamers, other wild butterflies, and atypical colored sheep to join you in conjuring better visions of the world. This is my card, by the way. Beautiful. It's so interesting. You know, like I got number one, like clearly. And as I'm reading this, I noticed that my chapter in the book is exactly like I talked about this concept and my experience with this concept of being, you know, daring to be me, which is different. Dreaming the impossible as possible, or always having the ability to see the impossible as possible. Seeing the infinite possibilities that are always with us. So this is such a beautiful message for me. So if you received this card, I want to hear from you. How did it resonate with you? So let's move to card number 2. If you received card number 2, where did you go? And what we're going to do is we're going to come back because each card comes with a healing process. So we're going to come back and we're going to end the video with the healing processes. Let's see here. Where did you go? There we go. You were hiding on me. Okay. So if you received card number 2, look at how beautiful this card is. It says, every journey starts with a single step. Every journey starts with a single step. And here's the message. You are on a journey. Yes, it is an internal journey, but there's also a physical expression of this journey that is going to become increasingly important to the fulfillment of your destiny in this lifetime. Your journey has started on the inside, but its destination will be the physical expression of an internal healing. This journey will draw upon what you have learned and mastered over the course of your life. So much so that you may feel as though your life experiences have prepared you just for this particular adventure. Remember what I talked about at the beginning? Yeah. You have all that you need within you. This is not a time to worry about what you're going to take with you. From within your heart, you will sense what needs to come along for the ride and what is best left behind you now. You may be surprised at exactly how much can be left behind without you feeling concerned or anxious. You will be able to travel far lighter than you ever imagined possible. To be best equipped for this journey, you will need a lightness of heart and a realization that change can be an incredible blessing. Right. To be best equipped for this journey, you will need a lightness of heart and the realization that change can be an incredible blessing. Even if what you are leaving behind is something you found secure, safe, familiar, or comforting. Just as the butterfly leaves the chrysalis behind when it is time to spread its newly formed wings, so too are you ready to leave behind what once was and embrace what is more appropriate for you at this time. There's an element to the journey you're embarking upon that is unknown. Perhaps it is news to you that you are even taking a journey. However, the realization that traveling along a familiar path brings no guarantees is more likely. This open, unscripted quality to your journey will help you gain the most from your experiences. You see, this journey is a spiritual gift. It is an invitation from the great love and heart of the universe, calling you into something that you would not have otherwise found. You are not supposed to know all the details, nor how it is going to work out before you set out. You are just meant to take one step after the other, again and again, so that you can receive the gifts that are headed your way. If you are considering taking a physical trip somewhere, this card comes as a confirmation that the journey will in some way be a life-changing one, and this is good. If the journey you are considering is of a more internal variety, such as exploring a new field of consciousness, beginning a new creative work, or traveling into the void of unknown possibilities in order to start your work, then this card is confirmation that it is indeed a wise choice and much new life will come from it, will come of it. This card brings you particular guidance that the apparently small steps you're taking in an area of your life important to you right now are actually far more powerful and constructive than you realize. Sometimes we are gaining ground, but the effect is not immediately obvious. This doesn't mean that nothing is happening. It simply means that the effects of your actions are cumulative, and soon they will begin to overflow into the physical world with a positive impact that may surprise you. This card brings you the message to keep going. If you have been doing a lot of inner work and are frustrated or concerned that you are not seeing the results translate into the physical world, keep faith as the physical manifestation of your inner work is coming. Remember that you have all the resources you need and then some. Your inner and outer journeys are blessed with positive energy. And all you need to do is keep going one step at a time. This is also my card. This is also my card. Such beautiful messages this week. So let's go on to card number 3. If you received 3, your card is restore and replenish. This week, you're being asked to restore and replenish. So those of you who received this card, I know you're already feeling that energy. Let's see what the message is for you. Where are you? There we go. And let's see, I'm gonna show you the card again. Beautiful card. Love that she is surrendered onto the earth. I feel like last week we had a card like that. Probably like 2 cards like that, where it's like she was surrendered into the earth, was holding her and she was resting in the earth's embrace. So here's the message from this card. You are in need of something so much deeper than rest. Mm-hmm. You need restoration, replenishment, and revival. This will not necessarily come from laying about somewhere, taking a moment out of your day or even in activities. You are more likely to gain what you need by breaking with your routine completely and doing something different. You need some variety, some spice, some change to bring fresh energy into your body, your mind, and your heart. You need to restore and revive yourself by changing the usual flow of energy through your body, through your being. You could stimulate this process by going to a different place, meeting different people, and taking different actions to what you would usually do. You can return to the regular routine and time if it feels good to you. However, it is now time to move without pushing yourself beyond what is known, comfortable, and familiar. This card also comes as a message from the great loving guardian, which is life itself. You have been working so hard and have accomplished so much already. How many of you feel like all these cards are for you? Because that's me. It's like everything, all the messages that I've been receiving that I've already been in tuned with and already in that process, in that flow, right? Already doing it. And it's like, oh my gosh, look at that. So if you find yourself also like all three cards are mine, you're not alone. Okay. So let's see here. This card also comes as a message from the great love and guardian, which is life itself. You have been working so hard and have accomplished so much already. However, you often sell your accomplishments short and focus on how much more is yet to be done. Life is telling you that it is time to put down the paintbrush, the pen, the endless list, and the thinking mind and get into the body. Take the time to experience yourself in and of nature. Remember how to just be. In doing so, even for a relatively short amount of time, you will feel more of yourself and ready for the next phase. You might be surprised what just a day or two of this can do for you. Restoration does not have to be a long, involved process, especially if it is attended to when needed. This card is also confirmation that you are in an important transition phase between one level of experience and the next. If you feel as though you are treading water or are in a sort of purgatory, somewhere between your old life and the new, then this particularly applies to you. If you can't quite break into the level you are reaching for, have faith. You are just taking a breather between races. Soon, you will have the power and energy you need to reach for the next level and succeed. If you have been considering a new endeavor or have recently started one, then this card brings a message of encouragement. Yes, this is a good step forward for you. You might be worried that you are taking on too much. You are encouraged to take time out to rest and rebalance yourself. But you are supported in your need for new and different experiences to refresh your spirit. You may let some of these new endeavors go once you have gained what you need from them. However, they are useful now. You are encouraged to trust yourself, to know that you are working consciously to meet your own needs, and this is healthy and good. The oracle of restore and replenish also comes with guidance for your healing, of course, right? If you have been under the weather, you will soon be well again. If you have been working on healing your mind, your body, or your soul, this card comes with assurance that what you are doing is working and bringing you benefit. Even if you are yet to experience the full extent of that benefit, continue with your work and know that you are indeed healing. Beautiful cards this week. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and go into the healing processes. So actually with this one, if you can, lay down. If you can't, that's okay. You can sit down and listen to it. But the moment you have time, especially if you received card number 3, The moment you have time, re-listen to this part while laying down. You can place one hand on your heart and the other hand on your womb or stomach if that feels good to you. And begin to breathe. Go back into your heart. See yourself in that pillar of light, of that Christ conscious light. Begin to breathe more of that light into your body, into your mind, into your heart. Let it just go to all levels of you. Go ahead and ask this Christ consciousness to cleanse and purify your energy. Ask it to uplift your vibration and to also support you in embodying your highest self-expression. And just keep breathing here. We're going to start with the first card, which I have a feeling they will all flow beautifully. And I just want you to just totally surrender, lay down, connect with your heart, and receive. So close your eyes and relax. And take 7 deep breaths in and out. Breathe into your heart, breathe into your womb. Allow each breath to take you deeper and deeper into your body, into your heart. Two more. And last one. Let's make this a long one. So inhale. Hold. And exhale. And breathe in and out as you bring your awareness into your body and the space that exists within your body. When you feel relaxed, imagine, sense, or perceive a winding river of golden light that starts below your feet. Sense it gathering there as a pool of liquid golden energy. It has an intelligence of its own, and it winds its way into beautiful patterns before you, flowing with grace and playfulness. This river of life, this river of light symbolizes your life journey. Just notice it and enjoy it. See that your life journey is unique. You may focus on your own river of life or expand your awareness to send the rivers of light that represents the journeys of those around you. You may see, sense, or feel that their paths are unique to them also. No one has the exact same journey to take, even though we are all heading towards the one destination of absolute love. And now repeat after me. I honor myself. I honor the truth that I express through my very being. I accept the protection that I am offered so that I may go against the grain from a place of love and as an invitation for others to open to life. So be it. And if you received card number 1, when you're ready, you can just open your eyes and sit quietly with your hand on your heart for a moment. Now we move into card number 2. Now repeat after me. If you received card number 2, of my own free will, you can place one hand on your heart. That feels really good. Of my own free will, I now choose to surrender any fear or doubt about my ability to succeed. I believe in myself and trust myself. I have faith in the unfolding journeys of my life, both internally and out in the world. Even in the face of the unknown, I know that positive energy surrounds me and I am protected. Through unconditional love, I am supported and assisted to take each step as needs be so that my great creative life journey can be all that it can be. If you received card number 2, after you say this, put on some music and dance around the house. Or go out dancing to really help you anchor this activation. Beautiful. Now we're moving into card number 3. Stay within your heart. Place your hand on your heart. Breathe. And imagine that you are floating in an ocean that has colors of turquoise to deep green and darkest, deepest blue. Notice what colors feel good to you. Enter and remain in that space for as long as you like. The water might be warm and sparkling, shallow and heated by the sun, or cool, deep and mysterious. Allow it to be whatever feels good to you. And if you like to stay here for as long as you want, go ahead and you can pause the video. When you're ready, open your eyes and break that routine of yours. Break the routine. What can you do differently this week? Is it taking a different road to get to work? Is it eating dinner at a different time? Is it eating dessert first before dinner? Break the routine. It will refresh you. Taking a deep breath in here, everyone, and out. I'm just going to thank the Divine Father, Divine Mother, our very own Holy Self, our highest self, our beautiful divine guides, guardians, angels, archangels, masters of light, ancestors, animal guides, all of our team members for holding this space for us and for these beautiful messages to assist us through this week. We open up completely to receive that which is for our highest good. And we surrender into the release of all that no longer serves us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it. And so it is. Oh. When you're ready, open your eyes. Beautiful week ahead. Take care of yourself. Tune into yourself. Quiet down and listen to the voice of your heart. Listen to the voice of your soul. And receive what that next step is. So one of the things that I do for the goddesses in my program, Goddess Unleashed, and as well as in my Moon Goddess circles, at the end of the year, I do a closing ceremony. And this year will be the first year that I'm actually opening it up to everyone else, because it is so important that we learn to release, bring in gratitude, right? And prepare to enter a whole new energy. So if this is something that you're like, yes, I need to, reset. I need to prepare to enter into the new energy so that I can have the best experience and I can flow better with the energies of the new year, then make sure that you click on the link below for my workshop. And we're going to be doing this. I think I set it up for December 30th. So we're going to do it a little bit early for those of you who, will go out and party on the 31st, so that you do that before then. And also, if you wanted to redo it again, then you have time to do it before we enter the new year. So find the link below, come and register, and come join. It is a powerful ritual that I'm going to be sharing in this workshop that you do not want to miss. It is life-changing. All right, my loves. And of course, if any of you are interested in, being a contributor in any of my multi-author books right now, I have 2 going. The first book is called Oracle. And that one, I'm looking for women in particular who channel the divine. So I'm looking for channels, seers, oracles, intuitives who have the ability to connect to the divine and channel messages that will benefit humanity as we move forward into the golden age. The second book is the book of activations, and it is exactly like the title. It is going to be a book of activation. This one is open to both men and women. And so if you're someone who is an activator, and again, you have the ability to tune into the divine and channel activations that can light up humanity at this time, then I would love to have you in this book as well. So find the links below to apply to contribute to become, to be in any, either or both of the multi-author books. I'd love to have you in there. All right, my loves, have a fabulous week. As always, from my heart.